The sun was burning down on you, mister. And you had thorns in your head. They nailed you to the cross.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Remember, most importantly though, 1% better each and every single day. And remember that it's a great day to have one today, tomorrow, and forever. I'm here editing right now. I just got done reading. I'm going to keep doing some work. But before I start this video, I do want to go ahead and explain why it is and what it is you're going to see. So I gave myself the opportunity to go see Tigran, and I say myself the opportunity because no one does things for you. You only do things for yourself, and you got to put that very clear in your mind. I do want to say thank you to Tigran for opening this up and allowing people into your life, bro. And most importantly, thank you for giving us the tools and the resources to level up in our business. I know to some people, they're like, man, but he's selling you. But man, you're dumb because you can learn all these things by yourself. But the one thing that I've been taught ever since I started entrepreneurship, if you can find a shortcut and if you can find a way from point A to point P, you need to take that. So mentorship, whether it's Tigran or whether it's, the Tates or Ty Lopez or Grant Cardone, people that have already gone through this trial and tribulation so you don't have to, is what's wonderful about mentorship. And whether you find that in books, in podcasts, or in-person mentorship, you got to take advantage. And you got to take advantage of the people that you could meet, because you never know who the hell you're going to meet, whether it's a convention or a mastermind or whatever the case is. But I do want to say thank you to Tigran, and let's go next level. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And remember, let's level up 1% better. To the top we go, man. I hope 2024 was a good year for you, and I hope 2025 is an even better year. So let's keep progressing. Let's reach our goals. I know I have a shit ton of goals that I want to reach, and I hope you get to yours as well. So let's get it. All right, guys, so here we go. We started off the day bright and early. We left the house around 3 a.m. I'm not gonna lie, this was the first time we drove the F350 on the highway. Super stiff suspension. It's not like my old Cadillac, but it is what it is. Here we are passing the beautiful city of Chicago. Honestly, to me, nothing beats this city. I've been to so many states, and Chicago, to me, still number one. I might be biased, but it is what it is. Here we are locking up the doors, making sure it's good. And let me tell you guys, it was absolutely brutally cold outside. 6 degrees out right now. Hell nah. No, this is not for us. We gotta keep going. It's absolutely freezing now, man. Cold. We walked a fat minute. Is it warmer in here? A little. How's it going? I'm not gonna lie, this shit low-key ghetto. This airport is hella different from here, huh? So much smaller. People really be drinking this early, huh? I mean, all power to them, but damn. Right before hopping on our plane, we had to get some water, man. You guys already know you get too thirsty when you're on the plane. Here we are hopping on. Here we are hopping off at Denver International Airport. I'm not gonna lie, guys. So this airport has a very, very funny look to it. It's shaped like a really, really weird way. I'm not gonna, touch too much onto it, but I made a joke earlier on one of my shorts that I said that if a short man with a really weird mustache was still alive, he would really like that shape of that airport. There's a whole conspiracy on that, but I'm not going to touch too much into it. What the hell? Something that I really hate is flying. I absolutely just don't like it. I'm not scared of heights. I'm not scared of the plane itself, that, the turbulence or anything. What I'm scared of is the people inside that plane, because you never know what they can do, if you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be part of some sort of, you know what I mean. I'm not going to touch too much into it, but luckily, guys, both flights were pretty smooth. Not too much turbulence. We got there safe and sound, and here's a beautiful state of San Jose, California. Finally made it. Absolutely hate flying. Daniela was absolutely terrified. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was terrified, but at least we're here now. Nah, man, this climate is crazy. Coming from like negative weather to this
50 degrees.
is a blessing. You got the keys?
It's not clean. I mean,
Wait.
it smells like a brand new car.
Wait, what's... Are you sure this is the right vehicle?
Yes, it's the same license plate. 9P584.
Alright. This is the whip for the time being.
Should we put the things in the trunk?
Yeah. Dude, this is a brand new car. 68 miles on this bitch. Brand new. We're the first retards to fuck it up.
Bird is the name. Big baller did the chain. Tono for the watch. Prezi plain Jane.
So we landed around 12, which was a good time. We didn't have our Airbnb until 4 p.m. So before we left, I found out that San Francisco was only an hour drive from San Jose. So that's the first thing I knew we had to do, especially since it wasn't that far. You know what I mean? So we got in the vehicle. We went straight there. Again, it was only an hour. Seeing the mountains was absolutely crazy. Obviously, guys, I live in Illinois. It's a super, super flat state. There's not much to see besides, you know, Chicago and, you know, a few other cities. But as soon as we arrived and I started seeing this, the Golden Gate Bridge, I was amazed. I was like, man, I've seen this so many times. I know some people feel like that when they get to Illinois and they see the bean, but man, I felt so blessed. It's huge, bro. Aquí andamos en Puente Grande, Jalisco. Yeah, right. I wish. So after walking around for a little bit, we obviously we were sightseeing, looking at the bridge, and then looking across the water and looking at Alcatraz was absolutely cool. But obviously we weren't going to stay there too long because we wanted to get to our Airbnb. Our biggest mistake of this trip was going across the bridge. I mean, I loved it. It was a great experience, and obviously I don't regret it. But guys, man, I've never knew. I've heard about it, right? You hear LA traffic is horrible, yada yada yada, and then you hear about California's traffic overall being bad. And Chicago, I mean, if you get to the city, like let's say from my house it's an hour and like 20, and with traffic it might be like an hour and 40, an hour and 45, if that. On the way back to the Airbnb, instead of it being an hour, it was like 2 hours, but it turned into like 2 hours and like 45 minutes. I wish I was kidding, but it absolutely sucked. But again, guys, while I was driving, I soaked it all in, and I was like, you know what? We are in a new state. It is what it is. Let me just go ahead and enjoy it. And on the way back, I was really just breathing in and out, listening to, you know, a couple good songs, and just realizing where I'm at. Just because, again, I mean, to some people, it's just the Golden Gate Bridge. It's just a bridge, and I get that. But again, it's been on my bucket list for a very long time, and I've always wanted to go. And man, I mean, looking back and looking at this video, me realize how grateful I should be, and it makes me want to work even harder so I can have a new experience every single day. Bro, they're not kidding when they talk about these fucking San Francisco streets being so steep. Dude, this shit is literally like going on the fucking Raging Bull. Like when you go up that hole. Dude, you can't even say no.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is this when you have to like put your brakes on your car?
Probably. Oh, hell no. It's because the camera's not going to do justice. Dude, this shit is ridiculous. I feel like I'm going to go backwards. People are probably going to be like, oh, this guy has no idea. Yeah, no shit. Chicago suburbs don't look like this. These streets, bro. Oh, the thing is, the camera's not gonna do justice. This shit's like an actual roller coaster. No way. I know. I sound like
roller coaster.
I swear, I sound like a little ass girl. But what the fuck? Okay. Now that I look back at the footage, I was sounding like a little girl. I was like, man, this shit's so steep and yada yada yada. But it is. I mean, if you ever get the chance to go, and if you live there, I mean, I understand you see that every day. But damn, that shit was steep as fuck. And besides that, we want to go see the Full House. You know, the home that they use for the TV show or whatever. In Illinois, you always go see the Home Alone house and you want to check it out, but obviously this is San Fran and we don't got that shit. So I went quickly just to stop by, take a look. I didn't want to be weird and get down and take a picture, so we just kind of drove by, took a quick video, and went about our way. This is probably gonna be one long video, so I'm not gonna make an intro because I was about to start making an intro, but I'm currently at Target right now. Reason being, I don't have a notebook, I don't have pens, and I need a charger for my phone. The event, or he told us to be there at 8 at a Starbucks. It's currently 7:20, so I'm gonna hurry up, get what I need to get. Notebook, pen, charger, and then let's see what the day brings. I'm really excited. I made it out of Target, and I'm gonna get there 10 minutes beforehand. I'm not gonna lie, guys, something that I don't know if I even mentioned it yesterday, but when we were coming back from San Francisco, first and foremost, I know I was probably being a little bit too exaggerated, I don't even know how to fucking say it, of how steep those roads were in San Francisco. But I swear to you, they were steep as fuck. Like, I knew they were steep, but I did not think they were on a 40-degree angle, which I guess some of them actually are, you know? So it took about an hour later after I got there for Tigran to show up, and he started shaking up with everyone, and he started asking everyone where they were from. I think he wasn't expecting this many people, but yeah, he started going around and asking people where they were from, yada, yada, yada. And this is where I had my first interaction with him, which was pretty cool. Me and Tigran are actually from the same place here in Illinois.
Who's not with us? Where are you from? Georgia?
Round Lake?
Round Lake?
Yeah.
Illinois?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from.
Yeah, I know.
Where are you from?
Before you start commenting, oh, you're so cheesy, like, why do you gotta tell them you're from the same place as him? Yeah. Well, if there's one thing that really, really motivates me, is finding out that I stepped on the same soil as someone that's very successful. I don't know why. It just gets my head going, and I'm like, man. So a week before, I actually wasn't gonna go to this event, and then I hear one of his podcasts where he starts talking about his past and, you know, him being an immigrant, yada yada yada. So, you know, kind of we have a similar story. And then he said, "Oh, I'm from Round Lake," and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So he said that he moved from Kenosha to Waukegan. Now, my girl's from Waukegan, and she moved from Waukegan to Round Lake. And then he said that he moved from Waukegan to Round Lake, and then he went to Grant High School. Like, man, I was just like, no way. So I had to go. So as soon as I found that out, I was like, you know what? I got to go, because me and him are going to be able to connect at a whole different level. And yeah, man, I mean, it was an experience for sure. You'll see. But shout out to all those people from Round Lake or Lake County here in Illinois. Everyone here in the Midwest. Come on, guys. We got to level up. We got to, especially if you're an immigrant, or, you know, it doesn't even matter if you're an immigrant or not, but if you're an immigrant, we got to prove all these people wrong. We got to prove our parents right. They came here for a better future. Let's level up, man. And let's stop wasting time and be better people. So let's get it. So we're on our way to the job sites. He ordered a bus, but there's way too many people here, so not all of us fit. So we're all going to go on, most people are going to go in their individual cars. I did network quite a bit, though. Did meet a lot of cool people. A lot of people with, pretty big companies and have done some really big jobs. There was a guy that said he did like $2 million in just sod. So you never know who you can meet. You know what I mean? But definitely really excited about this. Tiger went around and shook everyone's hand. So it's a good start so far. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So as soon as we got to the first job site, I'm going to be honest, and it might be, brutally honest. I was starting to get really annoyed because there was way too many people. You couldn't even hear the guy talk. And I was like, man, like, I paid all this money to come all this way just to not hear him out and, not get my questions answered. So he started to fix that a little bit. He was like, you know what, guys, whoever heard me first needs to leave, and then the next group, and then the next group. So, I mean, it ended up working out. I don't know. I was just like maybe overthinking a little bit at first, just being honest. And, I don't think he was expecting this many people, but he started answering all these questions, and it was great. It was honestly a great experience. Hear him talk about all the jobs that he's done and what he's accomplished and what he's doing. It's crazy. So I'm driving to the second location right now. The first location, I mean, obviously he does fantastic work. I really like the little concrete pit area that he did. I thought that was like really, really cool. Hopefully we get the chance one day to do something similar. The one thing that I think I've picked up so far is to be as different as possible. Like, how can you stand out like a sore thumb? You know what I mean?
For these planters alone, I charge 10 grand just for the planters, and I don't think I charged enough. I probably charged 12 grand, to be honest. The boys took a lot longer to make this because of the level. It was very tricky.
Jeez, yeah. How you looking for?
We made it all level. I hired a guy.
For all the trees and things like that.
For these, yeah.
For these, huh?
For the big ones.
Should be 1,700 each.
Yeah.
I like the camera, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Is that 4K?
A $250,000 active job. 3. So you go. We're at a $250,000 active job site. I'm gonna do a live Q&A. 3 questions. Who's got one?
I got one.
Right there, Canada boy. Let's go.
So Tigran, how did you get this job?
This job was not referred to me by the architect.
We got done seeing his projects. Right now we're on the way to eat. We're gonna go to In-N-Out. So it's been interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I've learned quite a bit. If anything, I've networked more than I've learned. But the presentations are like next after lunch, so I'm excited to see what's good with that. You know, I really want to be able to ask questions and learn more, just more and more things.
So Justin was a young kid, but John, he had like this resume. He was like, I'm doing movie sets, shows, this. And I was like, oh, this guy's brilliant. So I was like, you're hired, bro. How much you want? He's like, $300.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to day number 3. Again, I think this is gonna be one long video, so I'm not gonna do like any kind of intro or anything like that. But I am on my way, and I'm actually almost there. It's pretty much like a field day today. He's gonna do like giveaways and just like fun activities. It's pretty much like an event for his crew members as well. You do have to pay, and I was freaking out because I'm like, man, I literally just got here, and I'm gonna have to go back another 20 minutes. But I do have my card with me. It was in the middle, my girl said, so let me go ahead and pay.
This receipt's for the windshield.
Okay.
Just follow the main road all the way down. It'll be the second parking lot on your left.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, everyone listen up. Goat Gang people in the back over there, you guys, come over here.
So you're gonna have to make a choice. What challenge you want to do? Because we're gonna do both trailers at the same time. There's gonna be 2 winners at the same time. Okay. So one challenge is gonna be exercise. The other challenge is gonna be find and seek. Look.
Exercise?
Well, okay, so 2 days ago, me and Costa came here and we hid a key for one of the trailers. It looks similar to this. Somewhere here, okay? It's here.
Where's here?
And then it's in the park, And then the other.
Far though? All the way out there?
No, don't go past the fucking fence.
Oh, okay, good.
Don't stay inside the fence.
Okay, good.
Okay? And inside, don't go down. That's the first challenge. The second challenge, if you want to do something physical, is going to be 1-arm planks. Okay? 1-arm plank. Huh? Yeah. So one arm plank. 1-arm plank is like the last one standing wins. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go fast.
So here's the thing about the planks, all right?
1 arm.
Once we start that challenge, if you decide to do that, you can do it. But if you decide not to do it, it's too late. You're out of the ranks for that
Yeah.
trailer, okay? So you have one shot.
One opportunity.
Yeah.
Wait. You get to choose between one or the other?
Hold on. No, so yeah. You get to choose one or the other.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even try to do the 1-arm plank at all. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get it. And then the second key, I knew for a fact. I knew it. I was like, anytime you hide something, it's best to hide something in plain sight. And Coaster had it the entire time. I left early. I didn't stay for the entire time. But when I was on the phone with my girl, I was like, man, one of these guys has to have it. And it ended up being true. Fast forward to the steak dinner. Here's his Rolls Royce Cullinan, absolutely beautiful car. It took me forever to get in. I actually had to valet my little Kia 4 because there was no way I was gonna find parking and get down on time. But Masters was absolutely fire. I'm not gonna lie, top 5 steakhouses so far. I think top 1 still is Steak 44 in Phoenix. But guys, this was the best part, I think, overall, because I really got to experience talking to high-end individuals. And that's the biggest thing, guys. You want to network with the right people and talk to the right people. Because if you hang around 5 broke people, you'll be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 rich people, you'll be the 6th. You know what I mean? But he went all out. He ordered so many different cuts for everyone. Every side you can think of. He ordered a bunch of drinks. And guys, it was fire. Fire. I didn't want to record too much of it because I wanted to live in the moment. And after that, pulling up to the Cigar Lounge, his Rolls Royce was parked outside. Super beautiful car, one of my dream cars. But this was probably one of the best times as well. We got to sit next to him, talk to him a little bit, and we were just chatting it up. He was like, man, I still can't believe you were from Round Lake, and I was saying the same thing. And here's his paddock, man. I got a couple watches, but this is absolutely crazy. So shout out to you, Tigran, for having us out. That was pretty much the end to our trip. The next day we got up pretty early, and we wanted to explore San Jose for the last time. We got our last In-N-Out meal, and yeah, guys, I mean, I'm gonna talk about the whole thing here in a second. Just enjoy these last few clips of us leaving San Jose. Absolutely do recommend it, but I'll talk about it here more in a second as to who should go and who shouldn't go. Alguien huele a culo. Apesta puro culo aquí. Last flight home. Glory to God. Glory to God. Back home finally. Safe flight. Wasn't that nervous this time, but we here. This one? You're crazy. You're crazy. Man, oh man. Feels good to be back. I'm thirsty as fuck though. Let me go get some water. Everything good from that side? Alright, so here's my honest opinion on whether I think you should go to one of his mentorship programs, if you should join Goat Gang or buy one of his courses. And my answer to you is simply no. If you think that it's going to come easy to you, don't do it. If you think that just by getting some analysis and getting other people's thoughts and opinions and their mentorship is going to change your life just by itself, it won't. You got to put in the work. So if you think it's going to be easy, you're going to join and everything's going to come to you, it's not. If you're ready to up your life and be better and joined a program that's going to give you new information to get you out of your current situation and to get you in a better situation. The biggest thing when people buy mentorship programs and they buy courses is they get paralysis of analysis, and they don't even do anything with the information that they get. And people are always complaining that it costs money and that you can learn things on YouTube for free, which I do agree. And some people do learn like that, but when information is free, you don't take it as serious as if you paid for it. There's a few statistics out there where people buy courses and they buy like online programs, and like half of the people that buy them don't even touch it, and they think it's going to be sweet and simple, and then they end up calling it a scam because they never even did anything. People go to school for 10, 12, 15 years to become a surgeon, become a doctor, to become this, that, and the third. They end up making $300,000, $400,000 after so many years, when you can pay a few $1,000s and learn from people that have what you want and already have that shortcut to you. Remember, you want the straightest line possible. You want to go from point A to point P the fastest possible with the least amount of trials and tribulations. I don't care what anyone says. I do know that the best way to learn is to go through something yourself. But if you can find someone that has already gone through it, why go through it? So again, whether it's mentorship through a book, online courses, or in-person mentorship or podcasts, I recommend you doing it. But only do it if you're ready and you're ready to level up, and you're not going to sit there and complain, because at the end of the day, there's a reason there's a 5%, and the 95% of the rest of people don't succeed. And that's pretty much just because they don't put in the work and they don't put in the effort to go big or go home. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for watching. Tigran, thank you, bro. I'm definitely going to go out there again and meet up with you or see you at the 10X conference, man. And we got to level up, man. I'm definitely going to go ahead and join the 5 million club here sooner rather than later. So thank you, Tigran, for letting us go out there. I know a lot of millionaires actually don't even want to give some of the information out that they have because they think that there's never going to be enough work out there for them. But thank you, bro. And for those people that are going to be like, oh, you're getting paid to say this, or is this some sort of networking marketing bullshit? No, it's not. This is not even close to it. This is just a program that I decided to go to, that I decided to film. And not just for anyone that is interested, but mostly for myself, because I want to see, and obviously I enjoyed this trip, and it's just a little vlog. So thank you guys, and I wish you guys the best in 2025. Remember, let's get to the top. The bottom's too crowded, 1% better, and let's have a great day today, tomorrow, and forever. Bless up, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.
The sun was burning down on you, mister.